You ever sit down to study, but your brain just refuses to focus?
If there's one thing I've learned in my life, sometimes you have to change if you're ever going to make it in this world. Ever going to make it in this world. Ever going to make it in this world. Ever going.
You read a sentence, then immediately forget it. You start an assignment, but your mind is somewhere else. You stare at the screen, trying to force yourself to work, but it feels impossible. Let me hit you with something you probably don't want to hear. The videos you watch are probably ruining your ability to concentrate. You think it's just a bad habit. No, bro. It's literally rewiring your brain to make school feel 10 times harder than it actually is. And if you don't stop, that shit is gonna wreck your future. Think down the line. If you do bad now, it'll translate to college, and if you perform poorly there, your life will just become a snowball of chasing fake dopamine that will never get you to real success. I need you to understand something. Your brain is hooked on dopamine. Every time you watch those videos, your brain gets flooded with it. And the more you do it, the more your brain gets used to that extreme level of stimulation. So when you sit down to do something boring, like studying, reading, or writing an essay, your brain rejects it. School isn't as fast-paced as TikTok. School isn't unpredictable like a dopamine hit from a new video. And school isn't instant gratification like those videos. So your brain, which is now wired for high stimulation, shuts down. It's like trying to go from racing a sports car at 200 miles per hour to walking on a treadmill. Your brain wants more, faster, now. And when it doesn't get it, it can't focus. It gets restless, it gets bored. And that's why you can't concentrate for more than 5 minutes without reaching for your phone. The funny thing is, I did not realize this shit at first. I said, nah, that's just some no-fat dude exaggerating when I saw a YouTube video. But then I quit and everything changed. I'm telling you right now, I went from barely focusing for 15 minutes to locking in for hours at a time. Not because I tried harder, but because my brain stopped craving cheap dopamine. It was crazy. It was suddenly I got access to my own brain again. It was like those videos had been keeping me in a mental fog, and I didn't even realize it until I quit. Now, maybe you're watching this thinking, it's not that bad. Really? Think about it. How much time have you wasted struggling to concentrate? How many assignments have you half-assed because your brain wouldn't just lock in? How many tests have you bombed because you procrastinated for hours and then crammed the night before? You think this is just random? Fast forward 5 years. If you don't fix this, you're gonna be one of those guys, the dude who used to be smart but never reached his potential, the guy who had big goals but got nowhere, and the one who watches others succeed while making excuses for why he didn't. The worst part is you don't even realize why you failed. You'll just feel lost, frustrated, and stuck, with no clue that your habits were killing your future. Quitting those videos isn't just about self-control. It's about taking your mind back. It's becoming the person you were meant to be. If you're done being weak and you want to do better in school, drop a comment right now.